Hello. I'm trying to turn off this controller to make sure it charges. Oh, charging? Yeah. Because, like, the charger I'm using is pretty dumb. So today I'm actually moving my base. Last stuff, because obviously the spawn I'm just gonna move out, had a few thousand. After I, like, mine some black. Actually, nah, I don't need blackstone, really. I guess I'll be leaving this place soon. That'll be sad. Lived here for, so far, like, alright. I also made a little base here. So I guess that'll be kind of sad. And I didn't make another pickaxe. Alright, whatever. So I have to get stuff one by one right now. Please don't break. 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 Alright, is it night? Yes, it is. Alright, I don't know how I'm gonna... Okay, I'm gonna keep everything I don't need here. And take everything I need. Alright. Kind of obsidian will be useful. I'm gonna start mining some of this. Bow, arrow, pickaxe. Some wood, I guess. I don't really need... Actually, I could use this. Iron. Saddle. One of these. I guess I'll take both. I mean, I don't really need... So, carry it. A door. Wood. Right, lead. Leather eye. Stone, lapis. Netherite. I don't know what else I need. I mean, of course that. Alright, this torches would be nice, but still, I'd like to have some more stuff to bring, but not, wish I could bring that. I mean, my pickaxe is almost broke, so I'm gonna, like, mine a little bit of iron or something, then I'm gonna head back and grab breaks. I'm headed back. Yeah, this is why I have to move, because this cave is dead. Like, I pretty much explored the whole thing. I know there's still definitely more, but still. Okay, I guess I'm gonna get some of this. How much durability does this have left? Yeah, it's like 5. Oh, there's some iron. Oh, I need to get at least those 2 pieces. If it breaks on the first one, I'll be a little sad. Alright. Wow. Oh, oh, that kind of scared me. Hearing it break actually made me, like, flinch. I was like, oh, God. Alright, here's this. Okay. So what else could I have? Green. Alright, I'm gonna actually put... Real quick, how much does it take to build one of these? I'll just mine from this, actually. This place was fun while it lasted. But I just can't with this nether portal anymore. I mean, not gonna lie, the spawn was pretty good, but... I don't know. It's just not something I really need, I guess. I could have fell into lava and lost all my stuff. Well, time to leave. I'll miss this place. Right. I'm gonna try taming a horse or something. Time to head out. What do you have? Right. Thanks. For some reason one second. That feels so weird. I'm gonna raid the village one last time. Then I'm heading. No, actually. We'll see where I go. Wasn't the village like over here? Yeah. Probably one of the last time. No, I'll probably be back here again. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. No. This place is gone. No one left. Everybody's dead. Part of the reason everybody's dead is because I killed the iron golem. And then the zombies came, wiped everyone out. Right, let's head through here. Well, let's see where I end up. Is that another village? Well, guess that's where I'm headed. Wait, no, that's not a village. It kind of looked like one from far away. Seeing the colors and everything. Nope, it's just art. Okay, that looks like a house. Is that not a... No, that's just a hill. Wow, the game's making me go crazy. Anything? Oh, heck no. I really need to swap my inventory. What's this? I wonder how far down this goes. Not far at all. Far at all. Dogs. I don't have any bones. Oh, that's surprising. One of these here. Ooh, iron. I know I might regret using my diamond pickaxe, but it's the only pickaxe I have. And if it gets me at least a little bit of iron, it'll be useful. I'm gonna like try to get a lot of iron. I think being in the overworld helps your luck instead of like being in the underworld, like instead of being in caves, like being at like above caves. I think that helps when you nether portal, when you make another portal. It's like if it's higher than I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm just saying. I wish it said how much durability these had. Like, doesn't, and it makes me sad. Like, don't you think that'd be nice? I bet it would. I bet a lot of people would enjoy it and cave. Oh god, it's one of these caves that's hard to get out. Oh, never mind. Great, it's turning night. Ooh. Land. I mean, hopefully, on the other side of this is plains. The can't sleep yet. Oh wait, I can. Alright. Time to get going. Ooh. Alright, time to get heading this way. That's a huge crater. Wow. Wow. Alright, I don't see. Maybe on the other side of this mountain. Hill thing. This is definitely a hill. Great, I can't even see through. Is it? Wait. I can't even see through. Is it? Wait. I think I see nothing. Oh wait, over here there's a little bit of a clearing. Oh, there's something right here. A ravine. A huge one at that. This one looks like a good one. Like, look at. Ooh, is that a mine shaft? That'll be useful. Right, I'm gonna head. Alright, I'm gonna make my base here, like on the other side of this ravine, because this just looks like a nice place to build a house. Like, I just like somehow failed that jump and fell to my death. Pretty kind of embarrassing. Ooh, and there's also a horse. Now this looks like a nice place to start base. We want Oreo. Why meow? Alright, did I bring... What do you want, kitty? What? What? Yeah, meowing at... Yeah. Do you want attention or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This'll do. 1 second, let me find it. Perfect. Kinda want a shovel. Where's my crafting tables? Alright, some of this. Shovel. Alright. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Crap. And perfect. Right now I'm gonna grab all this wood. Alright, so there was a point in placing that door there, okay? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13. 13 by 13. I'm gonna have to block that off. Oh, I'm almost out of wood. I'll kill you, pig. I suggest you leave. Alright, how high should it be? It has to be at least... Is that high enough?
Feels good in here.
I guess. Perfect. So I'm chopped down a few trees. First, I'm gonna... Okay, so... This will be like a kitchen area, kinda. This will be like... Yeah. So, fucked. Alright. 1 second. What do I... No. I didn't bring any chests. Oh, I still have some wood. That's good. I wonder if there's sand anywhere. I'm gonna have to find some sand soon because I plan on making I wanna have as much room as I can. Okay, so I plan on oops. I enjoy that. Alright, so I don't have enough wood for chests. Did I hear a villager or something, or was that like a cow? I didn't know what that sound was. Alright. Right here. Boom. Bam. 2 chests. Down here. We're gonna place... I'm gonna make some windows sometime. I just don't know when, so... I'm also thinking of making a mine. Do I not have any more wood? No? Dang. Also, time to make this amazing portal. Alright, I'm gonna put it... Also, I'm gonna like shave down this a little bit. I'm gonna like just break this whole entire thing. Like, I'm gonna... Alright. Just shaving it off. Give me more room. Oh. Oh, you mother trucker. Like, right when I jumped to it hit me. I heard it at the last moment, too. I had the zombie groan, and then it hit me off the edge. That made me a little mad. Oh yeah, but I'm pretty sure there was a mine shaft. Isn't that right? Pretty sure that's a mine shaft. I swear, if I get shot down... Oh, I almost just jumped off. Bro, get away from me. I will kill you. What are you looking at, you ugly piece of... Ugly. Oh, I was still crouching. If I actually jumped down, I probably wouldn't have made it. Oh, God. If I hit that, I will have fallen straight into lava. Like, there was no saving me if I did that. Get away. I like how I just ran right past it, even though they're supposed to be hostile. But... can it just die? No one likes zombies. This is why I brought my crying obsidian. Wait, what? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4. It should only need 9, right? This should only need 9, because 4, 3, and I had 9. Didn't? What the? I don't know why that's just chilling there, but okay. Great, I just made that generator. I'm gonna break you. What? Mother. Ah, fine. Wow. No, I don't. That right there. Can't even. That's right. Alright.
Gavin, do not recline and
I know. I know.
well, I don't want to come home to a dead cat.
Yeah, I know, but I know that. What, Oreo? You're not going outside. No. I want my single blind. Oh, right. Push. Oh, where did my flint and steel? God. Alright, let me just dump all my crap in here. Alright, how much food do I have left? I don't have much steak, but that'll have to do. 16, 17. Right, that should be enough. Make me some leggings. I should have nothing. Wait, oh, there. Should have enough making a pickaxe. Also, I'm chopping down a tree. And I'm going mining. I'm gonna make another pickaxe, just in case. Can never be too careful. Okay. White hitbox around that. Why? Ariel, stop meowing. What? Why would it make that? Just in case. Just in case. Alright, leaving the rest of my crap here. Not making that mistake of bringing all my useful stuff. Alright, let's go. Oh wait, torches. I need to fill that in. I should have some left over our diet. Oh, I have wood. Oh wait, I just got that one. God, my eyes hurt. Oh man, no, actually, I don't know why this is. Look at wood. And that's not my wood. Baby zombie. Oh god. Why is there a tree? Right. Right. Maybe if I... It's kind of like a dropper. It's kind of dangerous. Gold. I don't trust it. Oh my god, this is the worst mineshaft ever. Unless this side can make up for it, this will be the worst mineshaft I've ever found. Redstone. Go. Oh, come on. I thought that was flowing in. But there is a lava right here. I wonder if that could be something special. This is definitely part of a cave. What the? Is this only one high? Must be. Wow. Surprising, I guess. Maybe this cave wasn't the worst. I mean, the mineshaft definitely is the worst mineshaft I've ever seen so far. Like, bro, this is really where it ends. Can you believe that? Like, what? There must be more of it somewhere, right? Right? Once I seen the andesite, I'm pretty sure that is, right? Yeah, I like thought it was kind of like gravel, so I was like wary, like, oh god, please don't fall on my head. Oh. That just fine? Like, bro, just dropped in, didn't even see where it went. Diamond. Finally. Finally found some more. Alright, I'm just making this whole thing worse. I mean, it's kind of working out in my favor because it's getting rid of lava. Oh my god, finally. What is... Alright, I swear. None of this diamond... I don't know. Oh, this is a large... This is a large... what vein? Like, bro. How much iron? I mean, diamond. Wow. 8 diamond. That could make me a sword. Maybe another pickaxe if I wanted. I could get like a whole tool set. I'm gonna start heading up in a minute. Just gonna search the surrounding. Yes. Ooh. Cave. Maybe. Maybe it's just... Yeah. Ooh, gold. We'll never turn down some good old gold. My pickaxe is almost broke, sadly. Luckily, I still have a spare. Yeah, I was thinking, did I see more iron, or am I just going crazy? Also, once I get back down, I'm gonna dig like five, like a 5x5 over there, seeing if I can seeing if there's any more diamond in that area, because it could be. There usually is, but don't want to get my hopes up. I also need to hurry up and get a bed. Wow, yeah, no. Wow, I could continue to... Oh my, this is a large, like, kind of ravine. Like, in cave, too. There's also a cave. Get away from me, dumb spider. Creeper. Great. Run, 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 run. If I can get in there on time, I should be able to go to bed. Okay, first I'm putting those away. Oh, you motherfucker. Why hit my door? Like, nothing else makes me more mad when you can just jump through it. Alright, I'm gonna cook this. Alright, I'm gonna put everything back and then just scout out the area for a minute. Oh, also, I'm gonna cook some gold. So, actually, I'm gonna, like, take that out, do that, do that, do that. Put the iron away. Right, let me take off my armor. Now, let's go. Let's go. I mean, I could just check my phone for the time, but what's the fun in that? Why am I back here again? I moved so far away and I'm back here again. Like that was the whole point of moving. Do I like need to I'm gonna destroy that portal. That's it, I'm destroying this portal. Like what? Why is this taking so long? You could probably watch a whole YouTube video. How long this is taking.
So y'all go pack. Here's 10 things you're probably forgetting to pack on your next road trip. Should I like bring my boyfriend? We're having a moment of silence for narrator because he's dipped. All of you baby Yodas stand in front of me. I am your leader. We're here to celebrate the life of narrator. Unfortunately, the thoughts got him. Gage, would you like to say something? Would you like to say something about narrator? Narrator was the best mom I've ever had. I'm really gonna miss him. It's alright. It's alright, Gage. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Tonight, a dude asked me what I did. I said I was in the video game industry. He told me he didn't like video games because people shouldn't do that for 4 hours a day. I said, yeah, over to the right. To the right. Oh, hold on, hold on. Black on City! Don't get Black on City! Where's the Black on City? Man, we gotta save the baby! Come on! We got to save it! Come on!
Hello. Okay, why is this taking 5 years? Can you even break this with your hand? I've been punching. I've been punching this so long now. It's been a whole minute. Is this even cracked a little bit?
This is cat snake, so they're from the Boega family. And what's really cool about them is their rear fang. They bite you. They won't kill you unless you're allergic to the venom. But they bite you, they'll make you nauseous, swell up, vomit, headaches. A real one time. So you don't want to get bit by them.
Break. Oh my god. Break obsidian with your hand. How long does it take? I've been breaking this for a minute.
What is up? It's your boy Top Dog, and today I'm doing a little
Finally.
experiment.
God.
I was asked to show how long it takes to break obsidian. Stop that.
It's at least 2 minutes just to break one piece. I swear, if I spawn back at the same spot, I'm just gonna.
It's about to end. It's about to break.
Right? This is better. Not what I expected, but it's better.
That's how long it takes to mine.
Uh-huh.
Alright, that was the whole video.
It takes like 3 minutes just to break one. And I watched the whole YouTube video.
Welcome to r/Nuclear Revenge, where OP describes how he murdered someone. Our first Reddit post is from Throwaway Happiness 10. And prepare yourself, because this story is intense. I am now the only child from my parents, but it wasn't always the case. My dad is a spineless cuck that is dominated by my ruthless mother. When I was around 2 years old and living in Sweden, my my dad went on a trip to Syria to visit my grandmother that used to live there and stayed with her for 1 year because she had a tumor and had to get a few operations. During this year, he was a regular to a prostitute he fancied. Eventually, he got her pregnant. After giving birth, she came to my grandmother's house and just dumped her daughter on him and left. She ghosted him and he couldn't find her anymore.
Wait, what? Why isn't it trying to go walk in?
And all heck broke loose. My mother ordered him to throw my sister in the dumpster and pretend she wasn't alive because she was ill. My dad was very close to doing this, but somehow, what's left of his fatherhood woke up for a second.
What the? What? What is this?
He instead convinced my grandmother to keep her, and eventually she will take care of her when she grew up.
Mother?
Technically, just having her as a servant.
This
was the most humane
game.
with.
I'm about to die, and I have full iron. Why is there? What? Is it just? There was a whole army of skeletons, and this game expects me to win? Mother trucker, like, bro.
And she wasn't allowed to use my grandmother's combs and stuff to fix her hair. I would collect any money I got and send it her way, but my grandmother eventually found out and started taking them for herself. She was never allowed to go to school and could only see a doctor when she became seriously ill. By the time she reached 14 years old, she admitted to me that she was thinking about killing herself.
Alright, back up. Back it up.
Future for herself. My dad would just marry her to some garbage family as soon as my grandmother died.
What? You have all my stuff. You have my iron sword, and you're a skeleton. Skeletons don't carry armor. I mean,
my grandmother laughed and dared her to do it, which my sister did. My sister lived and died miserably. At first, my parents told me that it was an accident, but I overheard them talking about what happened in detail. By this point, my dad didn't even care. I was very disgusted with him and my mother. I dreamed a lot about just jumping on them and
what are you doing, kitten?
Stop it. Just watch them bleed in horror as I kick their faces in. I wanted to hold his jaw from the inside with my hands and just rip it from his face. I eventually brooded and started going over the events. 3 guilty people, and I was planning on killing them all as violently as possible. I could
Luna, stop attacking my kitty, kitten cat. Stop attacking. Stop it. Can you stop, please? Alright, let's get you gone. What? Oh, there's another one. Excuse my language.
He saw me get into the airport. I then stood at the check-in and took a selfie. I didn't check in. I turned around and walked out. I took a cab to a nearby hotel and dropped my bag off in the room. I changed my clothes and then took a cab back to my grandmother's apartment. I was very quiet when I got up the stairs. I knocked on her door and she opened when she saw me through the peephole. She was surprised to see me and was wondering about the flight. I told her it was delayed for a few hours, so I left the bags at the check-in with the employee.
I'm sorry.
She was tired, so she decided to make us some tea while I waited. As soon as she got up, I stood in front of her. I hadn't planned how to
I'm
exactly do
sorry
it,
I
but
said it,
I knew
guys,
this is
but
as good as it
I'm
gets.
pissed off at
Really
this.
quickly, I held her neck with my hands. My thumbs pressed on her throat very hard in case she tried to scream. She instantly got a horrified look on her face, and I just got really angry. She tried to speak, but couldn't make a single sound. At first, she tried hitting me, but my arms were longer than hers, and she couldn't reach me. When I started applying pressure, she tried to scratch my arms instead, but I was wearing a thick sweater, and also I was being pumped with adrenaline. When I saw her strangling, I became very angry.
Okay.
I was grinding my teeth so hard I almost...
Hello.
Are you coming to my party tomorrow?
I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
Sister. I kept repeating my sister's name in a quiet, angry tone, but she couldn't hear me. She was panicking, and her only concern was getting air. She then kind of just froze there. I kept squeezing, even though she didn't move. I really wanted to make sure. I finally let go after a while. My hands were cramped from all that tension,
Ow.
and I listened for a heartbeat. I then sat on the sofa, took a few breaths, and choked her again real hard for around 10 minutes.
Wow.
When I was sure she was dead, I started opening every drawer she had until I finally found her gold and money. I put them in a small bag and left. I closed the door behind me in case a neighbor found her early. I walked for nearly a whole hour while my hands were shaking like crazy. Until I was finally far away, I threw the bag with the money and gold in a small trash bucket that people had in front of their house. I went to take a taxi to the hotel, and I remembered my sister and cried. I remembered my grandmother's face, and I calmed down. I felt complete, like when a daunting task was finally over. A very soothing relief. That night, I slept like an effing baby. I woke up the next morning and bought breakfast and booked a ticket back to Sweden the same day. I turned the TV on and put on some music. For the first time
I need
after my
gold.
sister's death, I was happy. When I came back to Sweden, I took the bus back to the airport and later took the train to my friend's house. I told him that the girl dumped me and I was instead celebrating with him. My dad calls me 2 days later and informs me that my grandmother was robbed and that the thief stole her valuables and killed her when she saw him. No one suspected an effing thing. I acted surprised and made my way back. For a few months, I acted sad and secretly watched my family in case someone got a wild theory. But they all seemed to believe the robbery part since it's not that uncommon. The closest someone got was my uncle when he mentioned how unfortunate it was that I left a day before this and that I could have saved her. My mother called it lucky because I nearly would have also gotten killed. I pretended to be sad about it. Now, every year, my dad makes a ceremony to kind of remember my grandmother. They make dinner for my family and friends and hope that the prayers reach her. They don't effing know that this is a time for celebration for me. I'm now married and I have 3 kids. The plan of killing my parents is canceled due to them screwing themselves over so bad that it's more of a punishment if they stay alive. They are also not allowed near my children, as a punishment to how they treated my sister. Every year I celebrate this by buying gifts to my wife and kids. My wife wondered why I did this, and I simply said that the way my grandmother passed made me realize how suddenly loved ones can disappear, and how this is my way of saying I love you. OP has an annual celebration of the time he murdered his grandmother.
Did you
This
just
guy is
take my
cold
boots?
as ice. Our next Reddit post is from Layla Annis. My parents divorced when I
Those
was
are
in first
mine.
grade. Not only
I
did
will
my
die
dad
before
disappear
I
like
let
he
anyone
stole
take
mother's
my
gift
stuff.
card to her personal account and drained her dry.
Yeah.
My mother, being the saint she
I will
is,
kill you.
didn't
I'll
even
kill
bat
you.
an
I'll
eye.
kill you.
She still was
Oh,
cordial to
never
him
mind. We good.
and never said a negative word about him. To me, my dad, albeit abandoning us, was still my hero. From 1st through 5th grade, I had the usual abandoned by dad stories. Maybe 1 or 2 visits in a year, and 50 times of me waiting by the front window with my suitcase packed to go to his house,
Where
and
is it?
him never showing up. My mom,
No.
through all of this, was supportive and never said an ill word about him. So he still stayed my hero. When I was in 6th grade, my mother finally remarried, and my father, who only had a picture of me at 8 months old in his wallet, went ballistic. Did I mention he never paid child support? He would use his father's social, they had the same name, to get away with it. After my mom remarried, he let it be known that I was now my stepdad's responsibility. He cut off communication with me until I graduated high school. He didn't attend my graduation or send me a card. What he did do was write me an email thanking God he no longer had to pay child support. He didn't anyway. What really hurt me was his ruthless and brutal attack on my mother, attacking her weight, looks, teeth, and blaming any perceived negative traits that I had on her. For the first time, I realized what a cowardly piece of garbage he was. I responded in kind. He told me that I was no child of his, and that I was a waste. After that, I vowed that I would hurt him. 10 years later, my father, not interested in
Those
my
would be
wedding
nice.
or my
Those.
son, reached out to me. You see, he is a diabetic, and one of his organs was failing, and he didn't
I'm
have
getting out of
bone.
here.
He is far down on the list, and he
Did I
needed
already
someone
touch this
in our
one? Yeah, I did.
family to donate.
Well, I might die.
Nuclear revenge activated. I answered his email. I met up with him and pretended that I didn't hate his guts. I went and got tested to see if I was a match. I was. I did the therapy and met with the doctors and his therapist. We scheduled the surgery. The day of the surgery, we met at the hospital. I smiled in his face and let him know that I wouldn't be going through. I watched the confusion lie
Alright,
in his
Devin, we're
face,
leaving, buddy.
and
Alright,
I
bye, love you.
said,
You sure
I
you don't
just
want to go?
wanted you to
Yes,
know
I don't.
that you're no
Yes.
father to me,
Love you.
and you're a
Love you.
waste. I left the hospital and drove home.
Alright.
Funeral out of spite, and I will let everyone know what a piece of garbage he was.
Soul
Edit.
speed. Oh.
This really blew
Remember
up.
when I had
For
Soul
those
Speed
questioning my
3
actions, I'll give
boots,
further
but then I
detail.
died?
My father
Yeah, me
was
too.
semi-obsessed with my mother. His attachment to us was only in his perceived ability to get back with my mother. In the beginning, he would call and make plans to see us, and just not show up. My mom would have to make up excuses. He's been married over 4 times and supports and loves his stepkids without a thought to us. Once my mother remarried, he was done with us. He kept in contact with my mother through email, but had no interest in talking to his children. I've reached out to him before, to invite him to my graduation, to let him know of my marriage, and that he was a grandfather. All I got back was pictures of his new wife's kids. Upon getting to know him after agreeing to donate, I went to one of his therapy sessions at his request. There, I heard the story of the true reason he contacted me. I listened as he lamented about his impending death, how he was resigned to his fate, only to have his new wife remind him of his former kids, and maybe one of them will donate. And he got excited because he had forgotten all about us, and it was like hope renewed. Do you know how sucky it is to listen to the person who is responsible for your very existence talk about forgetting your very existence? Like I was a pair of sturdy old boots that gathered dust in the back of the hall closet. Now rediscovered, I was to be worn to go shovel manure. I knew then I wasn't going to give him anything. OP literally left her dad to die. That's like watching someone dangle from the edge of a cliff and be like, see ya, wouldn't wanna be ya. That
Yeah.
was r/nuclear revenge. And my puppy Hugo is very protective of me. So you had better check out my new Hugo plushie on my merch store. Otherwise, he might just get nuclear revenge against you.
Down. What? That doesn't add up. Or does it? Yeah, no, that does, and it's dumb. It should have given me more wood. Instead of 20.
Welcome to r/malicious compliance, where you have to be careful what you wish for.
I
And
don't
just a
want.
reminder, I've started a Patreon where I'm going to publish videos that I can't publish on YouTube because YouTube demonetizes them.
Yeah.
So if you want to support my content and see videos that are too spicy for YouTube, then check out patreon.com/r/.
Patreon.
Our next Reddit post is from DXM. When I was 7, my family moved from Reykjavik, Iceland to London to pay for my father's work. He was an Icelandic.
I used the
but my mother was
wrong
born in England, so I
thing.
was raised completely bilingual from birth.
So
It's also
much.
not uncommon for Icelanders to speak English, and often other languages too. I also spoke passable Danish at this point. At my primary school, which was basically elementary school, it goes up to age 11. They put me in regular classes.
Can you
because
stop
I spoke
attacking my
English as well, so
headphone?
raised in the UK. But at
Why?
my secondary school,
I
age
will
11 to
beat
16,
you,
all
kitten.
immigrant kids got put
Nah,
in
I'm
English
kidding,
as a
I'm
second
kidding.
language sessions. You could earn your way out of these extra classes by completing the evaluations and exam. But the fact that I had to do these extra assignments and go to these classes at all pissed me off. My brother had just gone through.
Can you stop? Okay, 1 second. Hey. Look at me. Look at. No, look up. You're kidding. Look at me. Hey. Look at me. Stop it. You're so small. Like, my 2 hands are almost bigger than you.
So I didn't. The ESL tutor didn't speak Icelandic, and though the work I was
I love
doing was
kittens.
mind-numbingly
I love my
easy,
kitten.
think how they
I
teach
love the
phonetics
kitten,
and basic sentence
but she's
structure to
annoying.
4-year-olds.
Yeah.
I stuck to my pretense of not speaking a single word of English in those classes for 2 full weeks in protest. In my 3rd week, my history teacher assigned us homework, which I didn't feel like doing. And since my ESL teacher had put a note in my file that I wasn't fluent enough to be given homework, I decided to refer my history teacher to that and tell him in fluent, unaccident English that I don't speak the language well enough to complete homework, according to Mrs. ESL tutor. Luckily enough, he found that incredibly funny and didn't punish me since I was right, my file did say that. When my ESL teacher found out, she gave me a detention and yelled at me for using ESL to get out of work and for wasting her time. So I agreed, having me in ESL was a waste of time, and that must mean I didn't have to go anymore. She tried to argue, but I had my history teacher on my side, and he managed to convince the school office to change ESL into an object
thought it was
class
about to take some
which
damage.
parents and teachers felt needed it. I didn't have to go back to ESL, and didn't even have to complete that homework. Our next Reddit post is from Joey Jojo. I'm a software developer. My department and another department each made different products, but a customer would often have both, and
cool.
these products need to communicate with each other. Both teams had the task of adding
Taking a little bit of damage.
some modification to how the products communicate. Communication is done.
Alright, are you still trying to get my Y? Yes, you are. What is wrong with you?
So time zones make direct
I mean, I love you.
somewhat
I love you,
challenging.
kitten.
My team
You're a
finished
cute
our
kitten.
changes, and
Yeah,
so
you're
reached out to my
adorable.
counterpart and
You're
the team for
amazing. I
major
love you,
testing
but
of
you're
products
annoying.
together. They were still working on it,
Just
and
like
that was
children.
ongoing there for a while.
I mean, just like my
That's
sister.
fine. We were ahead of schedule.
Never mind, I
Until
don't
they're ready.
really,
I
you know.
set up a sample installation on a spare server and told them how to access it remotely, and asked that they let me know if they needed anything. A week or 2 passed.
2 ravines?
And they started testing
Wow,
on
that's
Friday.
new.
They encountered some problems
That's
with the
new.
system.
Oh shoot.
Because
I'm
of the
gonna.
time zones, this was past my
I mean, I
working
would
hours,
go.
and
I
wasn't
would go
checking
on
my
creative
work.
and check it out,
When I
but you
didn't
know,
reply, they
please
were
don't go in lava. I swear, if that goes in lava.
boss and my boss.
Perfect.
When a reply to that email didn't come quickly enough, they CC'd
Now you're
even
attacking
higher on the
that.
team.
I wish I could take a picture on that show.
They further
Oh no, y'all about to knock it down. Y'all about to knock down the controller on headphones.
entirely be my team's
You're
fault. On
crazy.
Saturday, I got a call from my boss explaining the situation. He politely asked me if I could spare some time
Bro.
to come in on the weekend to troubleshoot the problem. I agreed.
I can't put it
spent
up
some
here
time
fully
reading
because
log
of how
files and
dumb
body
it is.
captures and comparing system behavior to the
Now
spec.
chill out.
Soon enough, I found the problem. Their product was sending messages that didn't conform to the spec. I was able to simulate the bad message and a fixed version of that message to confirm that our product handled both as it should. Nobody from the other team was online, so I sent my report by email. Remember how they sent that email blaming my team for their problems? The email that went to their boss, their boss's boss, my boss, and my boss's boss? Yeah, that was the email I replied to. Replying to all. I very politely and professionally explained exactly what the problem was, making sure my explanation would be clear to those upper-level managers before going into the technical details, and what changes they would need to make to fix the problem. Clicking the send button has never felt so satisfying. Working on the weekend resulted in me being in a much better mood than if I'd stayed home the whole time. And per department policy, I took some comp time during the week to make up for those weekend hours. This was my first time working with that team, but from what the others told me, this wasn't an unusual experience. A few years later, the company was restructured, and that office was closed down completely. Our next Reddit post is from Hands Adventures. This happened when I was around 12 years old. It was my birthday, and in the morning, I came out and asked my dad what he got me for my birthday. He didn't even wish me a happy birthday, and he was quite busy with work as well, so he just smirked and said, "I got you a bunch of bananas." I was so upset and mad because he wouldn't even look up or wish me a happy birthday. So I ate all 12 bananas because they were my present and I could. I'll never forget my dad's face when he found out. And down in the comments, when someone asked what the aftermath of this was, OP explains. He was super pissed off and gave me an earful because he was saving those bananas for himself later. My mom doubled over laughing when she found out. I guess the respect part wasn't limited to just the bananas though. He was suddenly fearful of the extents I would go to over the things he said. That's a funny story, OP, but I gotta be straight with you. Your dad sounds like kind of a tool bag. Our next Reddit post is from Throwaway. I was working for a university in the UK as an admissions officer when I decided to apply for the role of senior admissions officer in the same office.
Wow.
I submitted my application and didn't hear anything for a while.
Come here, I'm hungry.
Later, I was abroad for a week with my family.
Said, come here, I'm hungry. It's the cat.
The next day,
I find that very funny, alright?
I replied and asked if we could postpone the interview until Monday because I'd be back by then, but they refused. The lady who refused was my current manager, and she knew I was abroad, so I didn't think that was very fair. I asked if we could do the interview over Skype instead, but she also refused this. The interview time was set, and if I was interested, I should be there. Otherwise, it's my loss. I was pissed off, as I couldn't believe how inflexible they were. I started rereading the email again, and decided to go through the attachment to see what I had to prepare for the interview. I noticed they added a travel expense form, which stated that if you travel from 5 miles or further, you could claim your expenses. Being abroad in Europe is definitely over 5 miles, so I decided to drive to the airport, booked the last flight, which was £350 for a one-way flight, got a cab from the airport, and stayed in a hotel near the university as my house was on the other side of the way. I made it to the interview in time, and they were shocked to see me, as they obviously didn't expect me. The interview went well, but I didn't get the job. When I handed in my expense claim form, I was advised that it only applied to UK travel, and they refused to pay. I asked them why they sent me the claim form when they knew I was traveling in from abroad, and I said that nowhere on the form it stated that it was for UK travel only. They said it was their policy, but I wasn't allowed to view said policy. I was due a lot of money, so I decided to file a Freedom of Information request for them to provide a policy. This appeared to be a historical policy, and as they couldn't send me the evidence, they decided to pay my travel expenses, which came to a total of £550.
Oh, remember when he was killed?
OP, it sounds like they had no intention of hiring you whatsoever, and they intentionally played because they wanted to appear nice while actually denying you. So I'm glad you got your little piece of revenge. Unsupportive bosses can go screw themselves.
I hate magma cubes because even the small ones do damage, and there's like 50 million small ones, and they do so much damage. God, I'm dead. They're draining my health.
Our next Reddit post is from Rob Bransta. I came out to my parents as a trans man before the start of my freshman year of high school, and they were extremely hostile. much so that they forbade
Fire.
me from using my chosen name at school or even with my friends. Well, I thought that was a load of garbage and changed my name in the school system on the first day.
Hey.
It had my legal name listed, but for most purposes my preferred name was used. After about 3 months they found out about it and were pissed, so they said to me, "Oh, Pete, you have to change your name in the school right now." So I was like, okay, I will. So I changed it from Bob, B-O-B, that wasn't my actual name, to Bob, B-O-B-B. The next day, they checked the homework portal again and discovered I had indeed changed it, but not to my legal name. "Oh, P, we told you to change it back to your legal name." "No, you told me to change it, and I did." My God, they were pissed. I was grounded for a month and my phone was taken, but it was totally worth it. So after that, every time they told me to change it, I would I would tack on another letter. By the end of the school year, my name was Bob. Eventually, they stopped grounding me and just gave up. I was allowed to use my preferred name the rest of high school, provided it wasn't around them. Our next Reddit post is from Antipatico. This happened years ago, and what
I
would turn
don't
out
have
to
to
be
be
my last
hostile
year
around
accountancy
the.
for reasons that will
Cause
become
I'm.
obvious.
Well,
I don't have
cause
anything against people of faith, but it wasn't my thing. Very
zombie
early on.
pigmen.
I was
That's what I'm
focused
calling
on
them.
the
I don't care
I
if their
was
names are
becoming
changed. That's
disenchanted
their
with my
names for me.
Catholic upbringing. I had so many questions,
So,
and
why
I
do
might have
you
saved
stop?
my fate to have them answered
Hurry
recently.
up and heal.
The adults didn't want to reason with a curious 12-year-old. They wanted to see a nice Catholic girl who didn't feel compelled to make so much distasteful noise. Sex ed was still part of any Catholic curriculum, and as it turned out,
But
my
they give
religion
rotten
teacher, Mrs.
flesh.
M, was also
Damn.
my sex ed teacher. When she opened up our first sex ed class with, "Now, I'm just as embarrassed to be here as you are," I didn't see it as an expression of empathy. I saw it as a grown woman humiliated to be teaching basic biology. It made me sad. Junior high sex ed wasn't just biology, though. It was an effort to shape our view of the world. Miss M taught us sexual health as a Catholic doctrine, and also peppered in some of her own weird, personal viewpoints, shaped by her own history, I guess. We had this box in class where we could discreetly write down and drop off the
Come on,
questions
your
we were
sword,
too
bud.
nervous to ask out
You didn't even
loud.
use the sword. Why
Someone asked
wouldn't I
what
get it?
orgasms feel like for women.
Oh,
We
you
knew
mother.
men ejaculate, but what do women do? Mrs. M didn't explain, perhaps because she hadn't had one a day in her life. She said, "The woman's orgasm is not a necessary part of passionate hugging. It's not necessary for procreation, and passionate hugging is for the purposes of procreation."
Thanks.
That sounded very dodgy to me. I brought her statement home to my mother, who had always been very open to me about these things. I asked her if women really weren't supposed to enjoy passionate hugging all that much. She was horrified. She told me lots of men like to make women feel good, and passionate hugging should feel good for everyone. Then she said something that would be lastingly valuable. Ask questions in that class. Teachers are supposed to answer your questions, and if they can't, maybe they shouldn't be teachers. The next class, Mrs. M taught us that homosexuality was a sin. That was too much for me. I had a gay uncle who was a huge fixture in my life. I felt attraction to girls in
I've
my
been here
class,
before.
and I refused to believe God would think who you love is worthy of hellfire. She went on to say that gay marriage was both impossible and wrong. I raised my hand and asked her plaintively, "Why is gay marriage wrong?" Her answer was, "Because they cannot procreate, and procreation is the purpose of marriage." I sat silently. I didn't demonstrate agreement nor dissent. I went home and thought about that for a while. I needed to come back to sex ed class with an inquiry that was going to properly screw Miss M up. It didn't seem like an easy task, but I came up with something I thought was worth trying out. The next sex ed class rolled around. Mrs. M taught whatever stuffy, deplorable lesson she had in the plan. Then she
I don't know if I enjoy that sound of that breaking or if I hate that sound.
"If a woman
I need
is
to find some
infertile, but
Blackstone.
she really loves the man she's with and wants to share the sacrament of marriage with him, does the church approve the marriage?" It was a no-brainer for her. Of course. I followed up with, "But she can't have children, and marriage is for procreation. Why can she get married, but two men or two women who can't procreate can't?" Anyone who's seasoned in Christian apologetics can explain this one pretty easily. But I had hit Mrs. M somewhere deeply personal in front of 30 other children. Mrs. M was a married woman of around 50 or so, with no children of her own. Very unusual for a Catholic woman who doesn't believe in birth control. Mrs. M was infertile.
I didn't.
To her, I was questioning the sanctity of her marriage and its validity in the eyes of the God she dedicated her life to. It was a sucker punch, and she couldn't collect herself to punch back. She instead flew into a rage. Her face became a deep shade of red, and she said, "This is not a debate class," and sent me to the office. For context, I didn't know Mrs. M was infertile. It's something my mother told me post-office battle. An apology letter was determined to be insufficient by Mrs. M. My mom came to collect me, and a battle ensued. Mrs. M wanted blood by way of suspension, and my mother was having their taught.
Wait, isn't this
In my favor was my history of being
please say
nerdy,
that this is what I've been looking for so long.
A compromise was struck.
I don't
I
think it
wouldn't
is, but if
but
there's
I
a
couldn't
chance it
participate in
is,
sex ed class,
I'm
nor
looking.
religion class.
You
My
know,
grades in those
I'm
classes
pretty
were
sure
determined solely by the
I'm
written
talking about
portions.
the
These were
Piglin,
most were completed in a
barracks
desk position
thing.
outside of the classroom, which Mrs. M
Hot twerk.
smartly
Oh,
carried out
that's
for
nice.
me every class.
I hate these dumb things. Like, they're all so annoying.
Would collapse under a child's questioning. I decided that religion and sex ed would become my specialty classes. I would master the curriculum. I would get the best grades I could, and Mrs. M would have to watch it happen. I worked very hard, harder than I had in any other classes. I studied at length and did additional research online. I finished out the semester with about 95% in sex ed and 98% in religion. The final exams for both classes were entirely multiple choice. I was permitted into the classroom to be supervised for the exam.
Why?
There was no room for her biases to creep into her grading. She passed me the Scantron sheet for my religion exam. 100%. I linked her with a saccharine smile. She fixed me with a grim expression before moving on to the next classmate. A few days later, it was the Scantron sheet for the sex ed exam. 100%. I said, "Thank you for all you've taught me," as I smiled up at her. She said something under her breath and moved on. Mrs. M hated me with a distinctly un-Christ-like passion, and she found other ways to express it in the following semester. It warms my heart a little to think of her having to grade all my schoolwork, one correct answer after the other. The relentlessly curious,
I don't think it is.
nerd girl was
But
a
there's
pain in her side that
so
wouldn't
much
go away.
ash.
Worst of all, she demonstrated that she understood what you were teaching, and she just didn't believe in it. Down in the comments, we had this story from Miss Redhead. I got kicked out of Sunday school when I asked our teacher if Adam and Eve were the only people on earth until they had kids. Who did Cain marry when he got exiled for killing Abel? You could have heard a pin drop. I was asked to go outside and sit in a chair in the hallway until church. Never did get an answer. My mom, who was way cooler at the time than she is now, told me it was a very good question, but she didn't know either. And obviously, neither did teacher. That was r/malicious compliance.
Okay.
If you like this video, then hit that subscribe button because I put out new Reddit videos every
I don't know what this place is called, but I want to, so... What is this? I wish just had, like, the... I don't know what it's called.
Welcome to r/malicious compliance.
I just don't know a lot of stuff in Minecraft is called.
As you can imagine,
I'm gonna search this up, basalt biome. I'm pretty sure this is basalt, right?
I'm a social media
Basalt,
manager for
yeah.
a large university, and I'm considered essential staff for some instances. If there's a snow day, I can work from home, but need to monitor social channels for questions.
There's so many magma cubes. I'm running out here. I'm done. I can't. I can't. I'm gonna die here if I don't run.
Close look at its progressions abroad, as he has an autoimmune disease, but I was literally laughed at and told it would never happen. Last week, our university announced that they'd be shifting to online learning for 3 weeks. I again asked if we'd be given remote options at this time, as well as to help flatten the curve, and given that my job can be done literally anywhere, it shouldn't be a problem. I again was told no. As essential staff, I'd absolutely have to come in, and more details will be given in an HR email later that day. HR email comes in and affirms that all staff were expected to come in as normal. About 4,000 employees, and if you wanted to take time at home, you need to take personal vacation or sick time. Staff could call or email HR and make individual cases to request remote work, but I'm in the state with the 4th highest less cases of COVID-19 right now, and we all know campuses are cesspools for disease, so staff is livid.
How the hell do I get out of here?
I emailed my supervisor again and
Oh,
told her that I
great.
called and emailed HR saying that if I don't get approval for remote work, I'm
I'm
going
dead.
to follow email protocol and take sick leave for the foreseeable future. Luckily, I'm in a union and can request up to 26 weeks of 100% paid sick leave for myself for caring for family, and I knew it would get approved. I said the ball was in their court, and they could either have me at home actually working, or have me at home and be down an essential staff member. Silence. In the meantime, I got a phone call back from HR from a frantic employee who said they'd received literally thousands of emails and phone calls similar to the ones I sent out, and I could expect an update by the end of the day. Turned out, I was not the only one threatening their bosses with time off. At 5 p.m., we
Bro.
got an email that all staff and classes are remote
I'm
until
dead.
further notice.
I hate the magma cubes. They're so annoying. I'm dead. This is how I die. This is how I die. Magma cubes. Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Trust me,
Oh,
as a YouTuber,
this
that's
is
basically
off.
the same thing as a social media manager, and I can guarantee you there's